Crypto Twitter is awash with the rumor of SEC Chairman Gary Gensler resigning from the regulatory agency. Pro-Excerpt attorney John Deaton commented on the rumors, saying Ripple Labs has stated its dissatisfaction with the SEC's request for an interlocutory appeal in court, joined by its senior executives, Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson. Ripple claims that the present court verdict does not support an appeal and points to the SEC's selective regulation of the cryptocurrency sector. This selective approach raises questions about how the SEC implements the Howey test, which determines whether a digital asset is a security or not. This discovery has far-reaching implications for the current court dispute. The SEC identifies no prejudice that it would suffer in being required to try the allegations that it brought and has maintained against Mr. Garlinghouse and Mr. Larson for nearly 3 years, according to a portion of the petition released by attorney James A. Key. And the SEC refuses to recognize much alone remedy, the significant damage that additional delay will inflict the individual defendants. The SEC's half-hearted stay motion lacks legal, factual, and equitable basis. According to attorney Fred Rispoli, Judge Torres is unlikely to grant the SEC's motion. He claims that not only does the legal analysis back Ripple, but there is also serious worry about possible injury to people such as Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson, rather than merely the firm. He compares this to the entitlement to a prompt trial in criminal matters. He goes on to say that the only way Judge Torres might certify the appeal is if she sees the matter as very political and wants not to get too engaged. In such a case, she may choose to refer it to the Second Circuit, enabling them to determine whether or not to grant the appeal, thereby putting the decision in their hands. According to Rispoli, Judge Torres does not support this technique. The SEC is requesting an interlocutory appeal, claiming that the Ripple case poses fundamental legal issues with far-reaching repercussions for the entire digital asset market. Ripple has countered with many arguments. In the midst of the legal saga between Ripple and the SEC, John Deaton, a legal champion for XRP investors, provides a ray of light. He reveals the legal complexities that might lead to a settlement between Ripple and the SEC. Deaton's insight comes at a critical juncture, the legal battle between Coinbase and the SEC. If the court rejects Coinbase's request, the regulatory environment for token sales, including XRP, might change substantially. A rejection like this would erode the SEC's power to appeal, pushing the agency toward a settlement with Ripple. Deaton believes that even if an appeal were viable, the agency's power would wane, making a settlement more appealing. Ripple has also not been idle. In a recent filing, it argued that the SEC had strayed from legal principles, particularly with regard to the Howey test for token sales. This development follows a positive July verdict for Ripple, which prompted numerous exchanges to consider relisting XRP. A settlement between Ripple and the SEC might not only pave the way for XRP, but it could also have an impact on the larger cryptocurrency industry, setting new precedents. If the move to dismiss is granted, the future for Ripple and Coinbase appears more bright. Such a decision would establish new precedents in the crypto industry, providing much-needed clarity and encouraging innovation. Ripple recently overcame the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, in court, eliciting a collective sigh of relief from the cryptocurrency world. Ripple Labs CEO Brad Garlinghouse came to the XEL platform to reflect on the company's progress and problems. Beyond the immediate consequences for Ripple and its native coin XRP, this win is likely to become a legal cornerstone that other digital assets may resort to in their own regulatory battle. Today, the entire crypto industry has won half the battle, Garlinghouse cried. This is not just a win for Ripple or XRP. Today, the entire crypto industry has won half the battle. The ripple effect, pun intended, is already visible, as big cryptocurrencies like Cardano, Solana, Polygon, and Ethereum brace themselves for their own legal issues, with Ripple's case serving as a point of reference. The court's acceptance of Ripple's position that XRP is not a security has far-reaching consequences. It establishes a precedent at a time when the Bitcoin ecosystem is rapidly changing. A significant figure in the crypto legal community, John Deaton, emphasized the case's importance in introducing clear regulatory frameworks necessary for the maturity of the crypto economy. Ripple Labs will have a party in New York City on September 29th. This event is more than just a party. It seeks to highlight the community of people and creative enterprises that are shaping the blockchain industry. The timing couldn't be better, as mainstream financial institutions and traditional investors are now recognizing blockchain technology's disruptive potential. Thus, Ripple's legal victory has not only revitalized its own digital asset, but also sparked a sector-wide discussion about the critical need for clear regulatory regimes. The subsequent celebration is a watershed event for the whole cryptocurrency ecosystem, not just Ripple or XRP. The cash injection was carried out in 4 separate but contemporaneous transactions. The first 2, Escrow Execution 11 and Escrow Execution 13, accounted for 200 million and 300 million XRP tokens, respectively worth $102 million and $153.02 million. Surprisingly, both batches were combined into a single Ripple-controlled address, bringing its total amount to 500 million XRP. Ripple has yet to re-escrow any of the newly issued tokens as of the time of this reporting, a step that the company generally follows. In comparison, 800 million XRP were returned to escrow after a similar release last month. Furthermore, Ripple sent 19.9 million XRP to the Binance exchange quickly after the first escrow procedures, despite the fact that these monies were not included in the fresh release. These market movements highlight the complex link between liquidity events and token pricing, especially during big market declines. The crypto world awaits Ripple's next action with bated breath to see how these freed tokens will affect XRP's future trajectory. 2 further transactions, dubbed Escrow Executions 12 and 13, released 500 million XRP into the market at the same time. These trades were worth $204.02 million and $51 million, increasing the total liquidity injection to 1 billion XRP. Unlike the previous month, these purchases did not include any cryptic notes, which had previously generated market speculation. Many in the industry expected Ripple to defeat SEC. It's finally finished. The XRP community celebrated the victory with Brad Garlinghouse, EO of Ripple Labs, on the X platform. He explained the importance of winning as well as the difficulties the organization encountered throughout its legal stay. The extended legal struggle has sapped the allure of the native coin XRP, but now that it's finished, CEO believes it's time to rejoice. Today, the whole cryptocurrency won half the war, not just Ripple or XRP. As the attention moves, other digital assets like Cardano, Solana, Polygon, and ETH prepare for similar legal challenges. The celebration is more than simply a symbolic gathering. It's also an opportunity to consider what Ripple Labs' legal victory means for the future. When the court agreed with Ripple's contention that XRP is not a security, it established a precedent that might affect how cryptocurrencies are regulated in the future. This event takes place at a critical juncture in the industry's evolution. This demonstrates how crucial precise standards are for the success of the crypto sector. John Deaton added his 2 cents. On September 29th, participants will convene in New York City to demonstrate the true potential of people and creative enterprises in defining the future of blockchain. This comes at a time when conventional financial institutions and investors are becoming increasingly interested in cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology. The recent triumph of Ripple with the SEC caused the currencies to dance to the music. The favorable influence can be observed in the general market, as most currencies close the day on a high note. The victory party is more than simply a symbolic occasion. It is also a chance to consider the larger ramifications of Ripple Labs' legal success. The court's decision in support of Ripple's claim that XRP is not a security established a precedent that has the potential to change the legal environment for cryptocurrencies. This commemoration also corresponds with a watershed point in the growth of the industry. Traditional financial institutions, governments, and investors are becoming interested in cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology. The success of Ripple Labs serves as a reminder that innovation often necessitates tackling problems straight on, and that the quest of regulatory certainty is critical for the healthy evolution of the crypto ecosystem. The excitement and expectation are obvious as guests converge in New York City for the victory celebration. Beyond the celebrations, this event is a monument to the revolutionary potential of committed people and pioneering enterprises in defining the road for blockchain's future.